Hey YouTube, sorry about that. So Edge versus Randy Orton. Now, at the time Edge came back to WWE, um, at the Royal Rumble, so he started a feud with Randy Orton. Now, in this, it showed how sick and twisted Randy Orton can get. So they had a last man standing match, and Edge won via 10 count. Another 24/7 shenanigans. Rob Gronkowski defeated Mojo Rawley via pinfall. For the Raw tag titles, the Street Profits versus Austin Theory and Angel Garza. Um, all Street Profits won. For the SmackDown Women's title, Bayley versus Sasha Banks versus Tamina versus Lacey Evans. Bayley beat Lacey Evans via pinfall. Another match that was highly talked about was John Cena and The Fiend in the Firefly Funhouse match. Now, this match was neat because, and it sort of showed a lot of John Cena's old ways of things. And so it showed him doing stuff like back during the Ruthless Aggression era when he debuted, when he was yelling ruthless aggression, and then stuff like the NWO and all this other stuff would have been like with John Cena and the NWO. This is another one I highly recommend watching. But The Fiend defeated John Cena via pinfall. Now the match a lot of the show was based around was Drew McIntyre versus Brock Lesnar. Now, okay, here is the thing. This match, in theory, if it was in front of a live crowd, would have been amazing. But because it was in basically a large warehouse, it could have been better. So, but I give Drew McIntyre and Brock Lesnar credit for doing what they can. I mean, it was a hard hitting match. Brock Lesnar did great. Drew McIntyre did great. Drew McIntyre, Claymore, Brock, I believe it was like 3 times, and then pinned him 1, 2, 3 for the win, which is, and it showed Drew McIntyre celebrating. Now, one of the cool things that happened once WrestleMania went off the air, and they aired it the next night on Raw, was maybe not even 5 minutes into Drew McIntyre celebrating. The Big Show, now known as Paul White in AEW, came out and he went on. Drew McIntyre knew what was going to happen, so he's like, "Lay it on me," and Drew McIntyre beat the Big Show um, uh, via pinfall, I believe it was. So overall, WrestleMania 36 was not a bad show. Um, Now, it did it have its flaws? Yes, but honestly, for coming up with like kind of like a last minute thing, it honestly was not bad. Um, and but overall, I do recommend if you have Peacock to watch WrestleMania 36, and just show how hard these men and women in the company work to perform for all of us. And watch how a lot of this is ran, as far as making sure everybody was safe.